fine. The first thing I'd like to say, and this is to the students, you worked hard tonight, but I think the judges worked equally hard, so let's give them a round of applause. I mean, they just spent 2.5 hours listening to you and helping you learn. This is in effect about learning. I mean, yes, I'm going to announce some awards and things like that, but what I tell the students and what I told the judges is I have to, and you have to do this for the rest of your life. And your ability to do this effectively makes a difference in terms of whether you add customers, whether you convince bosses, and I always tease them whether you can get a date or not, okay? This makes a difference in how effective you are in the things that are important to you that you do for the rest of your life. And the chance to learn from the judges and see other people and work on this, I think, is one of the more important good things that happens to you at ONU. A lot of good things happen here, but your ability to gain confidence and to be able to express yourself in an effective manner, I think, is really critical. Now, it turns out that through the generosity of the Kern Family Foundation, we are actually going to give some cash awards tonight to the first round and then to the final round. I'm going to announce the first round winners first. And the way the scoring system works, by the way, it's possible to have ties, and it turns out we have a bunch of ties tonight. So in the room, I don't know which room is which, but in the room that had Tiffany, which room were you in? Who are your judges? Okay, there are the judges that you had. In that room, Tiffany was in third place, and the way it works in the first round, there's a $100 prize for first place, $50 prize for second place, and a $25 prize for third place. So Tiffany won $25, okay? There was also a tie for first and second between Jared Everline and Pat Doshines, and so they will share the first and second place award. That means they won $75 each. So I expect to not need to pay for the ride home, right? Marcus, you were in, who was Marcus judges in the first round? Craig and Jimmy Wilson. And Marcus, you had third place in the first round, which is worth $25. Alan and Adam, you guys had second place, which is worth $50, but only $25 each, right? Yeah. But since you're partners, right, you can share the steak, right? What do you get at WG Grinders? Do you get steak or just hamburgers?
You want Grinders?
Grinders?
It's a unique name for a sub.
Unique name for a sub, okay. And Alyssa, you had first place in that section, which we expect good pizza for that, right? That's $100, right? And then the last set of judges, Emily and Megan, who were your judges? Okay. We have judges here from Emily and Megan. Michelle, okay, and whoever, Matt, were you with Michelle? Okay. Because Emily and Megan, you get to split $25 because you were in third place. Callie, you were in second place. And is Greg in the back? You were in first place in that room, okay? Yeah. You can buy a lot of tennis balls with $100, okay? So that's what happened in the first round. Now, it turns out students learn a lot from the first round. And believe it or not, it gets all mixed up between the first round and the second round because they've watched other people speak, they've listened to the questions, and they kind of learn from the process. And it turns out that what we do in the final round, again, from the generosity of the Kern Family Foundation, we award a first prize and a second prize, but 4 third prizes. And it turns out that effectively we have 1, 2, 3. We have a tie, so we have 5 third prizes. And I'm not going to fudge the numbers or anything like that. So it turns out we'll have 5 people who win $50. Okay? And the winners of the $50 are Emily Lockwood, Pat Dochenis, Megan Duvall, Alyssa Sneed, and Jared Everline. And so they all won $50, okay? Never mind exactly what the score is, that's not relevant, right? But they all win $50 for, in effect, a group third place. The second place winner in the final round is Tiffany. Congratulations, Tiffany. That's $100. Now, the first place winner did a very good job, and it shows an interesting aspect of these kind of competitions. Some people believe you win if you're first. Some people believe you win if you're last. And Kaylee Crum is an example of two things. She was last and is first and wins $200. And interestingly, Kaylee was our winner in the spring. And we have a rule about winners in the spring, right, Kaylee? You cannot pitch the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Kaylee in the spring pitched Scrapbook Queen. Well, scrapbooks.
Scrap by mail.
Scrap by mail. And this time pitched Recycling Work Study. So congratulations, Kaylee. And let's give a round of applause to everybody. One final note, we have two very special guests tonight, Sean from Waynesfield Goshen and Howard from Columbus Grove High Schools. And in the winter, we have another competition in the 8th week of the quarter, which is on February 3rd. And hopefully, we always invite back our winners. Hopefully, you will come back to participate again. But in addition, we've established an entrepreneurship scholarship program here at Ohio Northern, and it applies to all applicants to Ohio Northern, not just the business school. It could be the music program, it could be the pharmacy program, it could be the engineering program. And if you hold a competition in your high school for what we call Ideas That Change Our World, you get awarded scholarships to 3 students at your high school, which is $1,000 a year renewable for 4 years at Ohio Northern. And if you come from the high school, whether you win at the high school or not, and compete here, you have a second chance to win a $2,000 per year renewable scholarship to Ohio Northern. And so we have 5 high schools already that have agreed to participate in the program. And so on February 3rd, we will not only have a college track, we will also have simultaneously a high school track. And the one thing I would mention about that is we can't go on for 3 hours with a final. So we're going to work on how we do this, how we pull all this together. And I would say that both for the contestants, I would love to have you come back and help us, but I would also say it for the judges. Hopefully you'll help me recruit more judges, because if we have twice the number of rooms, we're certainly not going to have twice the size of the final round, because that will go on way too long. So we'll work out the logistics of that, and hopefully you will all come back. So thank you very much. I think we enjoyed the pizza. Thank you, Kern Family Foundation, and thank you, everybody, for being here. Have a great night.